Man, I'm so bored. I wish there was some kind of easy way to see a list of student-run events that I could go to. Excuse me, I have a room reserved.
I heard you needed my help.
Bro, I don't even know who you are.
Well, say no more. I'm the LibWalk Guardian. Say, have you heard of all of the orgs and student-run events on campus?
Not really. I wish there was a way for me to see all the clubs on campus.
Well, worry not. Your friends here at Big Dev Energy have just the thing for you.
Yo, what is this awesome service?
I'm glad you asked. Here, watch this.
Welcome to LibWalk. We're a website that helps connect students with other student organizations. Here you can see on our homepage a list of all the student organizations at UCSD, sorted by tags. For example, service, cultural, and so forth. For example, let's say I am interested in a health professions organization, maybe Delta Epsilon. I can go to their page and read more about them. If I'm interested in their events, I can go ahead and create an account by going to the login. We support Google login with UCSD, so we can just go ahead and sign in with Google, and it should take us through the authentication process. I'll be using my UCSD account, although it is not necessary, and after logging in, it takes us to a registration page where we can put in our details. And once we're done, we can create an account and go ahead and subscribe to some orgs that we think we might be interested in. So once again, let's go to the page for an organization and subscribe to it. Let's say I'm interested in a particular org and I want to know more about it. I can always go and search for it. For example, let's say I'm interested in open source software. I can search for a club that does open source. And of course I can go ahead and subscribe to it as I could to any other club. However, let's say I want to find something along a general trend of activity. So I can also go ahead and search by tag. For example, I'm interested in music. So I can go ahead and see all the clubs that do some kind of music and go ahead and once again subscribe to one of them. At any time you can look at your subscriptions by going to the subscriptions page. Now that we successfully managed to log in, we might want to look at some of the information that we entered on this website. To do this, we can go to the profile page and go ahead and look at and edit any information that we want. For example, let's say I want to change my major and update the year that I am. I can go ahead and in this form, change my major and year. If you ever want to look at any events or announcements that our orgs have posted, then we can obviously go ahead and look at our announcements or events page. However, none of our organizations have actually made any events or announcements yet. So let's go ahead and explore on the admin or org side of things how you can post events and such forth for your organization. Now that we've successfully managed to log into our club website, we can go ahead, edit our details, add or remove tags, create or delete events, create some announcements, and view our membership list. Let's go ahead and try to change some details about our club. For example, we'll try to update our email. You can see that the changes have been reflected. We can go ahead, add or remove tags. And let's say I'm not a big fan of tag 2. I can go ahead and remove that at any time. Furthermore, I can go ahead and create events. So, for example, we can create an event for this Friday at 10 p.m. And we can go ahead and verify that the event was indeed created. And it shows up right here. Test event at this location. If I want to go ahead and edit any of my events, I can go ahead and do that. And let's move this up a week. And we can go ahead and see that all the changes are reflected. Now, as an org, if I'd like to make announcements, I can go ahead and do that right here. And the last 3 announcements that I make will be visible to my members, and no more, just to prevent spamming. So go ahead, create this announcement, and see that it has been posted about 20 seconds ago. Finally, we can go ahead and look at the list of members for this club. Right now we just have a dummy member list, but we can go ahead and add more as it grows. That is all that we have for the admin side. Let's go back ahead to the user panel and see our subscriptions and events and if they have updated. So I'm going to go back to the student login and log in again with my Google account. And once I'm logged in, I would like to go and view the subscriptions page. See if I can look at my org. Perfect. And as you can see, the events have updated on the org page. And also, if I want to go look at all the events from all of my orgs, we can see all of them will show up right here. Furthermore, I can also look at the announcements. So we can go ahead and see the last 3 announcements made. The technologies that we used in making this website, for the backend, we just had an API to manage the website and user information and subscriptions. The gateway to the API was the Firebase Cloud Functions, which interface with Cloud Firestore to manage all of our data flow. In the front end, we used React, and our React app calls our API on Firebase Cloud and displays all of the information. We also used the React Bootstrap framework to build our website for clean and reactive design.
Wow, what an amazing piece of software! LibWalk solved all my life's problems.
Here, you can try it out yourself. It's free! Go to the link below to change your life today.